So I highly recommend to businesses that are looking or entrepreneurs who are looking to build their business to volunteer. And it makes such a big difference. I know that when I was breaking into the PR industry in San Diego, when I first moved to San Diego from Texas, I was told by several individuals, you need to volunteer. You need to get your name out there by volunteering and do a lot of work pro bono so that people can get to know you and know what your capabilities are. And so I did a lot of that. And I just got into the habit of volunteering, and it just became part of who I am as a person. But what was interesting about that is it paid off throughout my life. I recently was contacted by a colleague of mine with whom I served on the San Diego Ad Club, which is now called SDX. And she reached out to me on LinkedIn and she said, I don't know if you remember me, but we served on the San Diego Ad Club, now SDX, together. That was years ago, y'all. And we started chatting on LinkedIn, and then she hired my PR firm to work with her for a client. And that's how much of an impression doing volunteer work has on others. I had handled a very large project when I was working on that board of directors, and she remembered it. She remembered the PR work that I did. It was super time consuming, but it was meant so much to me, and it was so gratifying for me to do the PR work on that project when I was on the board of directors. And she remembered it. She remembered the success that we had. And when it came time for her to hire somebody, a PR firm for her client, she said, I want Marisa and her team to do it because I remember the work that she did. And y'all, that was years ago, but that's the kind of a difference that community service and volunteer work makes. If you're trying to get your name out there, if you're a new business or if you're a consultant, I highly recommend doing community service and volunteer work.